Well, first-time Republican Congressman Marc Molinaro and his Democratic challenger, Josh Riley, are making their final pitches to voters ahead of Tuesday's final day to vote. Both are bringing in their party's top leader in the House for get-out-the-vote efforts tomorrow. I recently sat down with both men individually to discuss their platforms and the tenor of the race. Last night we profiled Riley. Tonight we hear from Marc Molinaro. Marc Molinaro says he's made a career of serving people at all levels of government. Notably, he was the youngest mayor in America when he became mayor of his hometown of Tivoli in 1995 at the age of 19. He would later serve in the state assembly and as Dutchess County executive before being elected to Congress 2 years ago.
Number one, when the roof leaks, leaks on Republicans and Democrats. Your viewers have heard this before. The other, though, is you learn that the decisions you make in government have real impacts on people. And that, thirdly, the job of government is simply to fix the roof. And I take those lessons with me.
Molinaro says he uses all of the experiences and relationships he's gained along the way to work for his constituents. He says one-party Democrat rule in Albany has made the state less affordable and driven people to other states. He wants to work on the federal level to ease the challenges on people suffering from inflation, high taxes, and burdensome regulations.
I'm running because I think the people of upstate New York in this district deserve somebody who's going to work damn hard on their behalf. At times, is somewhat pissed off when they see policies that make us less safe and less affordable, and is going to use his passion to speak for people who don't often have a voice.
A key issue in the race has been the migrant crisis at the southern border. Molinaro has accused Riley of supporting open borders, a charge Riley flatly denies. However, Molinaro alleges that work Riley did on the staff of U.S. Senator Al Franken and for a D.C. law firm supported pro-migrant policies.
No matter what the TV ads say, my opponent has spent the last 20 years working in Washington, D.C. on the side of those who've been fighting to dismantle border security, on the side of those who've imposed sanctuary city policies on us. And because of it, we have 10.5 million people who've poured into this country illegally, many of which are criminals.
While Riley accuses Molinaro of lying about his stance on immigration, Molinaro cries foul about attack ads accusing him of wanting a federal ban on abortion. Molinaro says he supports abortion rights for women, along with access to birth control and IVF fertility treatments.
That the decisions ought to be left to a woman or physician. That is it. I respect women and the decision that they must make and they choose to make. And for me, what that means is ensuring that I have and will continue to oppose any ban on abortion or any effort by Congress to ban abortions in this country.
Molinaro touts his record of working across the aisle and getting things done. The freshman says he's been ranked the second most bipartisan member of Congress and the fourth most productive. Many of his bills have centered around disability rights, inspired by his Think Differently initiative, which seeks to break down barriers for individuals with intellectual, developmental, and physical disabilities. Molinaro speaks openly about the struggles his daughter, who is on the autism spectrum, has had to endure. He says he speaks for those who don't often have a voice. And he says voters have a critical choice to make.
This is a very heated election because both parties see it as a key to the fate of the House and the fate of America.
With Republicans clinging to a slim majority in the House, the impact could be great regardless of who wins the White House.